Just a couple weeks ago, SU sat atop the college basketball world. Number 1 in the land, 25-0, and looking like a team of destiny. But before its big date with Virginia, the Orange man had just 1 win in 3 games and almost lost that one. Add to the mix an ailing Jeremy Grant and a sputtering offense, Cuse needed a near-perfect game to leave UVA with a W. To be in the NBA or to be a Dookie? Ah, yes, that is the question Duke freshman Jabari Parker wrestled with for weeks about his future in basketball. And finally, he is at peace with his choice. The last time SU had 2 receivers catch for more than 80 yards was last year against Missouri, when Marcus Sales and Alec Lemon combined for over 300 yards. But the current crop of receivers know now's their time. One team on the Hill that actually got some business done this week, women's ice hockey. Ladies squad entered the CHA tournament looking to begin its quest to seek redemption after falling just short of a CHA championship last year. After a scoreless first period, Southern New Hampshire wasted no time getting on the board in the second, as Bethy Ladeau found Emily Fogarty for her first goal of the season on a free kick. And when it's all said and done, Morris and McFarland say they hope to just live up to the legacy of the past SU greats. Reporting from the Manly football wing, Chris Williamson, Citrus TV. Welcome to the Lemoyne Sports Network. Chris Williams here alongside Gina Castelli. And Lemoyne Dolphins are off to their best start in a couple of years. They have 2 wins in their first regular season since 2008, 2009. Part of the reason why, Coach, is because of Emily Greer. What makes her so effective? Welcome back to Orange All Access. Chris Williamson here with Kayla Trainer. And Syracuse coming off a 16-4 victory over Cornell. Welcome to CC Construction, where we try to fix up this SU squad, and after a 56-0 loss, a lot of glaring holes for the SU team. Syracuse had many positives to take away from its 81-46 victory over Ryerson, but where SU really shined was in the paint. Syracuse has a long history of churning out 1,000-yard rushers. From the likes of DeLon Carter and Antoine Bailey to Jerome Smith last year, it's a staple of the program. But with Smith possibly headed to the NFL and senior running back Prince Tyson Gully graduating, a changing of the guard is in order.
We just have to step up, just like they did when Antoine Bailey and DeLon Carter left, so we just have to step up.
Against Maryland in the top 5 Florida State defense, redshirt freshman Devontae McFarland and George Morris II gave a glimpse into the future, rushing for over 200 yards combined.
I just followed my rules and followed what my coach did and tried my best out there.
It just gives you more confidence and just something to build off of, and knowing that going forward that you have something to look forward to and just something to keep you pushing.
You know, George is a very physical runner. He was running up in the holes and he wouldn't go down. And then Devontae, you know, he has a great ability to take on hits but also make people miss an open space.
Along the way, Coach Jordan McDonald and the veteran backs have given advice to the young guns for when their time comes.
Just being patient is key, learning while you're on the sideline and just taking it all in, and then when you finally go out there, and just do what you've been taught to do.
You know, we've said for a long time that we feel like we have 2 really good young running backs, and they just keep proving that once they continue to grow and continue to develop, they're going to be really good.
And when it's all said and done, Morris and McFarland say they hope to just live up to the legacy of the past SU greats. Reporting from the Manly football wing, Chris Williamson, Citrus TV. Hey everybody, I'm Chris Williamson, one of the many campus correspondents for AOL.com during its coverage of the men's basketball tournament this year. Right now we're here at Syracuse University, where the Orange are up in Buffalo, set to take on 14-seeded Western Michigan in its second round game. Now, for those fans that could not make the drive up to Buffalo, you can be sure that this place will be rocking. The local bar scene, Fagans, Chucks, you name it, this place will be rocking with the SU faithful, so dedicated to their basketball fans. And that's my cue to get off the screen and let's see how these fans are feeling about this year's tournament and SU's chances to go far in the tournament. Unlike the SU football team, it's been a season of mere disappointment for the New York Knicks. At 19-29, Carmelo Anthony and the Knicks have lost 2 in a row, including a dud to the struggling Milwaukee Bucks. And on Wednesday, the schedule became even tougher against the Trailblazers, one of the top teams in the league. The Knicks were 11-16 at home. Anthony trying to get back into the winning ways. Early on, though, it didn't look like that would happen. Tim Hardaway blocked, leads to a fast break. Nicholas Batum gets a slam, and Trailblazers are up by 5. Later on, Anthony gets a rejection of his own, and he's going to get rewarded, of course, with the one-handed flush. Knicks down just 1. Let's take you now to the third quarter. Great ball moving by the Trailblazers. They had a great shooting day, shooting 38% from three-point range. Wesley Matthews with that one puts them up by 4. But the Knicks would come back, even though looks like a lot of the fans left. Tim Hardaway Jr., give me all three of these. Knicks down just by 2. But the Trailblazers show why they're one of the best teams in the NBA. LaMarcus Aldridge had a bad shooting night. We're not right there. Didn't matter. The Portland Trailblazers going to win 94-90. Let's head out west now. LeBron James and Chris Paul, longtime friends, playing around before the game. But in the game, all work. Who's your daddy, DeAndre Jordan? Miami up 6. Take another look. The strong move by the monster LeBron James. But the Clippers would respond. Jamal Crawford, not a little crossover, little pull-up jumper over. He got game. Jesus Shuttleworth. Clippers just down 2, but the Heat, as they often do, close out the game. Dwayne Wade draws the defenders, and Ray Allen, yeah, he's got game as well. Miami would go on to win the game 116-112 and get their first victory over the Clippers since 2007.